My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. We're skipping the intro again today because it's still Soulmate CNN. The energy is not as intense, so I don't know what's up. I thought like maybe we would shift out of this, but to me it's still looking like Soulmate CNN. I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me, paparazzi. Okay, this is just like, apparently we're just on this person. We are up this person's ass. Well, no, let's scratch that. We are not up this person's ass in the energy. They are up the collective's ass. And this person or these people are up readers' ass. Whatever. I started my lead up into the community fast that I have outlined. So I'm already eating lightly to build up for the actual like structured fasting that's coming up. Next week, whenever this goes out, it'll be on the community tab, so don't worry. I mean, I've already announced it. Well, let's go ahead and pull these without flipping them up, and then I'll show you what the frick is on the table. Still disgruntled. Okay, so what we have on the table already is the Magician and courtship. So someone like the Magician, that's like when I say working magic, it's just like this person has everything that they need to get themselves in position to actually do the courtship. And so, you know, the business stuff has been going on or whatever, but like that's just like there's steady progress being made here. Perhaps we'll get some more on the details with this. I also have High Priestess and High Honor. I'm assuming at the moment that the High Priestess is representing the collective, High Priestess, High Honor, because I mean, if y'all are watching like tarot, spiritual channels and stuff like that, y'all probably also like have some sort of practice of your own, or you're practicing spirituality in some sort of way, so it would make sense, and this person holds you in very high regard, very high esteem as well. And then we have Courthouse, King of Pentacles. So that might be some type of major decision. I don't know, like I'm not heavily getting like legal on that courthouse. It almost feels like the World card to me, though I would say like, of course, like some of these people have had like breakups or divorces, so I don't know if something like there was some like it would be minor stuff like in the court if it was an actual marriage or something. So let's go ahead and get our details out on Courtship, Magician, King of Pentacles back again. Okay, so we have our King of Pentacles with the Star. So this person is just working wonders over here. It seems like they're, at least in the energy, they're in position. Like things are good for this person. Like, unless this last column is something with work, I don't know. High Priestess, High Honor, coming to communicate, Knight of Swords. That's very fast moving too. And then King of Pentacles, Courthouse, High Priestess. The energies are repeating. So there's some sort of, I don't know if they made their like final decision about you. Remember, this person was also doing, or these people were also doing like grief work. They were working out their own energies because they had gotten through all of their obstacles. And so the last remaining obstacle is getting yourself into the alignment. Now there's nothing holding yourself back but you. However, like you do still, like when that happens, there's typically the final thing. And the question is, do I still want this now that this thing is right in front of my face? Okay, and that happens, like you'll want to manifest something. Oh, I want to manifest this. I want it, I want it, I want it. And then like, here it is, like we're manifesting this deck, right? The deck is right here. It's either right here in front of you, or you have the money with which to buy it. The only thing you have to do is to reach out your hand and take it. Someone can get to that point, look at the thing, and then go, you know, it's really not that important to me. Because by that time, they have detached from the thing. They might have been detached from it for a long time. And really, what we come to find out within a lot of, hello, Nisha. Usually it's Dasa making herself special. Today it's Misha. What's going on, my boy? You got messages? Oh. Just love. Do not lay on the spread. I'll throw you across the room. Not really. She said he almost laid on that spread. He almost did it. And I went, but he thinks I'm gonna sneeze when I do that. And so he freaks out because he gets scared when I sneeze. So does Dasa. I don't know where she is though. What the hell was I saying? Oh, like, right. Oh, what we come to find out in manifestation, of course, like we know it already, but it's like we forget, and then like we remind ourselves as we manifest the next thing or whatever, that it's not the thing you want usually, ever. The thing, like sometimes, yeah, it is, but like it's always the process. Manifestation is always about the process of getting to the thing itself, and then you realize that the thing itself was really just a symbol. It was a symbol that you just created to get yourself to evolve in a particular way. And the thing is, once you've completed that evolution, that material manifestation has become no longer scarce. So really, manifestation is just a continual process of leaving scarcity mindset, poverty mindset, because once you can manifest this thing or whatever, you can do it again and again and again and again. So whether it's there in materiality or not matters a lot less when you know you could have it at any time. Okay, so like that's part of what manifestation really is. And like, so I'm just bringing that up because when we have people, like, all I have to do is reach out my hand. All I have to do is send the text message, send the email, say hello to this person. I don't know. They still have to decide and say within themselves, yes, I want this. And so that's some of what's been going on here. So let's go ahead and go around again. I'll give them a shuffle. Well, they're saying yes, I can. I don't know if I wanted to move on to my little smaller deck, but it's kind of a like, if I really want to. If I really want to. 10 of Cups on the King of Pentacles star. So I mean, like, this person has shifted their energy. They shifted out of their obstacle. Knight of Swords clarified by the Knight of Wands. Okay, our High Priestess. Oh, this person, oh, that's what that is. I'm totally right. I'm totally right about this. The High Priestess, it is y'all up here. Well, it kind of, this is like a little bit of both. High Honor is actually coming off now that I see this more of as alignment. I don't think anything that what I've said is wrong, but this High Priestess card under King of Pentacles and Courthouse is this person I told you, working out their own energy. The last of the grief work, but we're having like a positive, like this is all positive. This is like 7 of Wands, and like, I'll look at it. I don't think it's anything, like they're working through it. That doesn't seem like they're repressing it. And then that High Priestess is like its internal work. The King of Pentacles Courthouse, it is the decision-making process. So in this first column, this is saying there is nothing going on with this person that would prevent them from coming in except this final thing here. So we're going to move this stuff to the side because we don't need to waste time on it. I might look at this. Yeah, we'll look at that. Let's see what that is. The Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. I mean, it just seems like their intention. Yeah, Judgment. This is like they're making their final decision. Like, I'm saying it's a decision. The decision has been made, but they still got to work out the energy. The Emperor. 6 of Cups. Their intention is to make the, okay, blah. We don't need, that's what that is. They're making their final decision. So now we have this King of Pentacles, Courthouse, High Priestess, 7 of Wands. Okay, what is this? 9 of Wands. Well, yeah, it sucks doing grief work. It sucks, like it does. It sucks doing that. Temperance, but they're doing it. So that's active energy work on this person, because again, this person was doing this before, and then whatever that work thing, whatever that was, interrupted them. And so they had to work through that, and now they're back working through this, okay? So this person they just shifted back on the original timeline. We jumped off the timeline, now we're back on the timeline. Page of Wands, and they're gonna come out the other side likely just fine. The Lovers, okay? We don't need to look at any of that, all right? So we're just going to, what we're gonna do is, I'll see if we can get a timeline energy work. You just gotta kind of leave it, that's personal alchemy. We'll look to see though, okay? And remember, take all timelines with a grain of salt. Wheel of Fortune, it is likely I cannot give you a timeline ish when the shit's in alignment, all right? And that's up to that person. That is not up to y'all. I will pull 2 more just to see. We're still on relatively quick. Like I can't give you a definite thing, but it's relatively quick. That's also Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, alignment, decision, like I know, like that this is what I want. And that 3 of Swords is all like the past stuff that they've got to like, you know, come to. Yeah, before they can move. So, I mean, Cups, this is like months. Let's go ahead and take it as 8. Well, they're directing me to that. No, it's likely not going to be 8 months, but we're back in the weeks, months timeline, budget, sometime in 2024, or the year in which you are watching this and it is relevant to you. Yeah, what's that? Oh, walking through, like that's so annoying, but like, essentially what that is like, the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Coins is this person is walking through the shadow of the valley of death, okay? Like with the death, okay, like I don't need to, 5 of Cups, it's the grief work, okay? So it's just, no more, we don't need to look at that person, we're aware. Okay, is there anything else that can come out for the collective that does not involve this person that would be relevant for them to know? Well, y'all are the Empress. Okay, we'll gas you up if that's what it is. Y'all are amazing. Or the Emperor, non-gendered, Emperor, Empress. Y'all are looking great, doing great, very relaxed. Oh, you're just like entertaining offer, just like yes. Yes, I'm just putting out that loving energy. The Sun, there's like nothing. Oh my God, what do you need to know? You're the Empress, like you're putting out loving energy, so you're receiving loving energy and your life is great, or it's gonna be, like if you're not quite there yet, but it's just like, you're so radiant, you're just like eclipsing the sun, okay? Like, oh my gosh, so gorgeous, so handsome, all of the things, winning at life, okay? So let's go ahead and move into the final advice outcome. And before I do, if you have received any benefits from the channel, ongoing support, positive manifestations, or just entertainment, if you could do me a big favor, maybe we're on 5 more days, I have no idea anymore, of Atlas Aid. I am boosting Atlas's request for mutual aid. Atlas and his wife have a new baby and they are in dire need of formula and diapers, as all new parents are. So if you do have anything to give back, I would appreciate it if you did give it to them. I have Atlas's cash app below. I also have his phone number down below, because you know, like, people fake a lot of stuff on the internet, okay? And do I know Atlas super duper well and personally? No, I know him through another leftist spiritual group, okay? So if you are considering giving back, but you want to verify information, you want to talk to a real person before you would even consider doing that, you can go ahead and contact him. He does prefer text. If you want to speak with him, like one-on-one, please still text him so he can screen his calls, verify you, and when you text him, let him know that you are from Allison's channel and her signal boost, okay? So let's go ahead and get your final advice outcome. Yeah, this person is wandering through the valley of the shadow of death and like thinking about y'all. Heavy. Probably watching you too. Probably watching you too. They're getting updates on you somehow. I don't know. Oh, what's that? Oh, this person is so, I'm gonna get one more. It's good, okay? But don't like, I'm just like, what? Oh my Lord. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Like, it's not bad, but it is kind of gross. I don't know why. Why are you telling us that? Why do we need to know this? Well, listen, because I'm asked. Well, why are we being made privy to that information? I don't know. It just seems like maybe it's not telling me why it's giving me this information, but it like is. It's just like, whoa, it's just repeating. It's just repeating. Oh my God. Okay, well, I don't know why it's giving me this information, but it is giving me this information. Okay, so y'all, right? Okay, we got the Queen of Cups, right? Because the Empress has already come out. I didn't put it back in the deck. There y'all are. And y'all don't know. Like, coming up behind you, right, is this Page of Cups, you know? Asking you out. A new person, a fresh person. This is like an initiation of courtship, okay? Not an immature person. However, while this page is very much like genteel and polite and like all of this stuff, right? This person is like, this person is so thirsty. They are so horny. Like, this person is crazy, okay? And like, they just very much like and so what I got on that devil was this Ace of Cups and the Moon. And now what I want to draw your attention to, right? I want to draw your attention to that devil Ace of Cups, and like whether you have, you know, more female associated equipment or more male associated commitment. I mean, what comes into your thoughts, okay? And that is going down for this person like at night, like under the moon. So like, what? Oh my God, that's why. Wait, hold on. Let me get like something on that Page of Cups really quickly. I'm outing this person. The Nine of Coins just came out. Hold on. The Emperor just came out on top of it. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure about this. I'm pretty sure it might not necessarily be, it might just be that this person is thinking about you as they're doing these things. Okay. However, what they also might be doing, if you do have social media, okay, if you do post pictures or video or something, I don't care where, somewhere, this person is doing that and like looking at you on the phone and stuff. I don't know, like when I asked why we were getting this information, it just gave me a repeat of like that they're working through their stuff. And oh, okay, so here's the thing. I know that that sounds kind of weird, right? Or for some of y'all, it'll sound weird. Some of y'all, you'll be like, fuck yeah, do that to me. Like, I'm that bitch, non-gendered bitch, okay? Like, yes, of course, like people would be doing that to my social media. So, but if that's not you and you feel like that is a bit weird, okay? Part of, and I'm looking at this, part of this person's energetic work, internal work, okay? There are two aspects of this. That kind of self-love, self-pleasure is part of alchemy. It is part of working out energy. And so, yes, this person is working out a couple of different aspects of themselves. First of all, they are working out as they're doing that, how they feel about you. We have also seen in other reads on this person that this person has very conflicted feelings about how they are expressing their own sexuality towards you, and that potentially came from like a very, very strict religious upbringing or some sort of strict religious environment that this person has stepped out of. And so that is something that they would be healing by doing this, because obviously, while we want everybody expressing their sexuality how they prefer, the way this person feels about their sexuality and that it's very almost like a little bit repressed to me, Like, we were getting reads where this person felt like bad or guilty about the sorts of feelings that they would have for you. And when I checked on the collective like was completely responsive and open to this person. They did not feel that way about this person giving them that sort of attention consensually. And so it's just like, that's a sort of potentially religious trauma or something that this person is working through on their own. We have also had reads on this person to where, especially if this was a man, right? Like working out the dragon energy, working out the chi, like bringing the more pursuing quality out from themselves, which would look more like the devil. But the thing is, this person is leading with the Page of Cups, and they're thinking about you as the Nine of Coins, Queen of Cups, and presenting as the Emperor. So while that is inside of them, it's not something that they're leading with, okay? And what I had pulled here at the bottom was the Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant, something about a religious community, possibly. And what do we have here? Four of Coins, Ace of Coins. The Four of Coins is like that like I cannot share this side of myself because it's wrong. Them getting more comfortable with eventually presenting themselves to you that way at the appropriate time in the courtship. That's going to be very different for everybody. So them doing this, it can seem weird, but it most definitely has a specific and necessary function for this person. So just to explain some, and because I was just like, why is this like, I'm sure this person would not want us to know that about them, and they don't, I promise you that they would not share that with you unless like it would not offend you, okay? So let's go ahead and close out with the Sun and the Father. Oh, and also I wanted to point out, if any of this sexual stuff like religious trauma, if this person has realized, okay, in the course of everything that they've been dealing with, that they actually are queer in some way, or they're trans, that's also something that, like, if they're looking at, if this is a woman, right, and they're like looking and feeling or understanding that they feel this way about a woman for the first time, or if it's two men, right? If it's a man who's realizing that he's queer and in love with another man, or someone understanding that they're trans, that's also part of that, especially if there's like religious trauma on it, like, you know, that's a very serious thing. So Jesus says, don't be afraid, just have faith. So again, we've been getting this message over and over again. If you're having any anxieties about this person manifesting, or a version of this story manifesting for you, try not to be anxious, and very much, right? Please do join us in the fast, because that might help you to release some of that anxiety that you're experiencing. Unless, like, you know, right, when you fast from food, for some people that can increase feelings of anxiety. So like, you're gonna have to figure that out. Jesus also says, where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am there in the midst of them. That's more like, this is with the Tao, like God's hand is on this. We've been getting that. Jesus also says, I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. This is just gonna be a really, really comforting, lovely little relationship for y'all both. And likely, I haven't really, the collective seems like they're always doing well, but I'm sure if well, here's the thing, when I usually see stuff going on with the collective, it's like y'all work really hard. And that's part of what this person is attracted to, but part of what they want to do is provide you some like relief or assistance with some sort of very, very hard work that y'all are doing. And so I'm quite certain that this relationship is going to be very healing and nurturing and like exciting and all of that stuff for you both. Jesus also says, your faith has saved you. Go in peace. This is something about the both of y'all. Like, even if you, like, you would have to know this person, but like not exceptionally well, but it's sort of like, it's almost like your faith in each other or in the situation has also allowed this to manifest, of course. Jesus finally says, anyone who believes in me will live. And that's like the faith thing, the knowing that like, yes, this is going to happen for me, or a version of this story, because I'm sure I'm not getting everyone's specifics. You saying to yourself, yes, this is a potential in my energy and I deserve it. I'm worthy of it. I believe in it. I will see it. Okay. So let us close out, as we mostly always do, with the highest authority. That highest authority, of course, being Bob, our Father who art in heaven. We close with the word of Bob that is good all the time. All right, Bob says, trees cover up a multitude of sins. This is this person. They, like, this is really true. Like, they don't, like, that moon card was like something secret, right? When I was talking about what this person is like potentially or likely doing at night, at least while they think of you or whatever, they still have a conception of that as a sin. Like maybe even just like by themselves and whatever, right? And that's like, that's a whole thing that y'all are gonna have to work through, okay? Together. I'm like, I mean, that can be a very lovely process, but at the same time, that's a lot to be handling emotionally and holding space for with another person. You really have to think about their needs first when it comes to that sort of thing. But I'm sure this kingdom spouse soulmate stuff, like you'll be holding space for them in that way, and they're going to be holding space for y'all in an entirely different way. Bob also says, look around, look at what we have. Beauty is everywhere. You only have to look to see it. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. So, I don't know, just like, take some time to appreciate, like this is like, to me, for a lot of y'all, right? Because I know like typically collectives go in waves of manifestation. We have people in the front end, people who are more in the middle, and people who are more in the back end, okay? So it's gonna come in waves, right? For the people who are closer to the front end, it's sort of like, really, and I mean, y'all are in the Empress energy, Queen of Cups, and all of that. Really enjoy this sort of final phase of your life. Like really savor your alone time and everything that affords you, because once you get involved with another person, it's not like you're gonna like, you know, things are gonna be horrible. I'm sure they're gonna be wonderful, but they're gonna be different. They're gonna be different, and I guarantee you there are going to be moments where you look back and go, oh, I kind of like, not that you would ever like not want to be with this person if this is like, you know, as serious as it looks. But you might think to you'll get nostalgic for the time that you spent alone, for the time when that person wasn't in your life. So Bob finally says, if I paint something, I don't want to have to explain what it is. And as we've been getting, there is something different about this relationship, okay? Like y'all are coming from different backgrounds. Sometimes we're getting this as an age gap. We're talking about very, very different like religious beliefs or practices. We're talking about potentially different cultures, different races, different sexual presentations, like a straight person deciding that knowing that they're in love with a trans person. Like we could be opening up to queer, like there's all kinds of stuff going on in here. And I just want like everyone to remember, right? You cannot stop people from judging you. If you are having reservations when this person or situation manifests, and the reservations are about, but what are people going to think? I would do my utmost to let that go, because you don't have to explain yourselves to anybody. It's what you want. Are you adults? Is it consensual? Is it fitting the vision of your life now and moving forward? That is all that matters. So, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, this is reality, and I am your GM, your game master for this, the game of life. I'm also, of course, the greatest magician of the age, and perhaps the greatest magician of all time. And together, you and I will perform the greatest magic trick of all time. We will reverse the polarities of the world, make America great for once, fly this boat to the moon somehow, shift our world onto the mega happy timeline, perhaps leaving it a much better place than it ever has been before. Because we are, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, crawling on the planet's face, some insects called the human race, lost in time and lost in space. End meeting.